One of the things I love as a pastor is when children have questions and being able to answer those questions for the children. Today, we are going to answer some questions that were asked by one of the children of my congregation here at Hope. So I hope it might be of benefit to him, but to some of you as well. What kind of jobs will there be in heaven? Is there eating in heaven? Do people sleep in heaven? Will there be animals in heaven? These are really good questions, aren't they? Now, I think one of the first things we have to address is this. We're actually looking forward primarily not just to heaven, but to the resurrection of the dead and the life of the world to come. So we're actually looking forward to when Christ returns, he will raise us in our bodies. Body and soul will be reunited, and we will live in a restored creation. So in a way, I think the most helpful way to think about this is the new heavens and the new earth will be a restoration of the Garden of Eden. So how was it in the Garden of Eden? Did Adam and Eve eat food? Well, yeah, absolutely they did. That's part of God's good creation. And I think in the new creation, we will eat food as well. And we will enjoy it. And I think we probably won't struggle with food in the same way we do now, where we have a tendency to undereat or to overeat or to overindulge. We will enjoy it properly. In the new heaven and the new earth, will there be animals? Absolutely, I think there's going to be animals. Now, we got to be careful here because the Bible doesn't just say there will be animals, but it does speak of the new creation. And in the original creation, were there animals? Yeah. In the new creation, will there be animals? I think it's absolutely something we should look forward to. We will be with the animals, but the animals will no longer be affected by sin, so we won't have to be afraid of them. They won't be a danger to us. So we will be able to be together with God's good creation, but free from all of the effects of sin. Now, will we sleep in heaven? I think so, but again, the Bible doesn't say specifically, but I think so because I think the way in which God created us was so that we would work and we would get tired and we would sleep. I don't think sleep is the result of a bad thing. I think it's a gift from God, actually, that allows us to then be restored and ready to go the next day. I think the most helpful way to think about heaven, but really the new creation, is that it will be much like it is now, but better. Free from sin, free from suffering. Everything will be as it ought to be. So, will there be jobs? Yeah, I think there will be jobs. Adam and Eve were given the job of caring for the Garden of Eden before the fall into sin. Will there be jobs in the new creation? Yeah, I think there will be jobs, and I think people will still be gifted in different ways. I think you'll still have artists and people who are better at construction and people who are gifted in music. And there's going to be all kinds of different ways in which people work. Because work is not a result of sin. Work is something that we get to do that is meaningful and benefits those around us. So, will there be work? Yeah. Will there be jobs? Yeah. Jobs in which we serve others using the various gifts God's given us. And I think that will be true even in the new creation. Will there be animals? Absolutely. And we'll get to enjoy those animals. And will there be food? Yeah. We hear of the heavenly banquet that God has prepared for us. So we look forward to eating and drinking, but receiving it in ways that are always good and healthy. All right. I hope that answers the questions. And if you have more questions, please let me know, because I'd love to answer more questions from children or from adults as well. God's blessings. Have a great day, and I look forward to answering more questions from God's Word next time.